When I tell people that I started my acting career in Jacksonville, Florida, they go, "What?" And I know it's an unlikely place, but you just don't know where you're going to find your muse or your training or yourself.
It's a fantastic place to come and see a great play. I mean, we do quality work here, and that I'm very, very proud of that. If you want to see a good play, this is the place to come.
You know, it's incredible if you think about the culture that we live in today, too, that this is an all-volunteer operation. I mean, that just really sets me back on my heels every time I think about it. When I look at the sets, when I think about the hours that have gone into the practice, when I look at the quality of the performance, and I think these people are doing this for the love of it.
I love the fact that people work together in a production. And many people who were very unlike each other work together to present something wonderful.
You don't dedicate 3 hours every day of your busy life to come to a place if you don't love it, if it doesn't mean something to you. And the people who come in and sit down and watch a play, I think that they can't help but feel that love coming from the stage. And then when they leave out of here, hopefully that love flows from them into the people around them when they're talking about the play that they just saw. And so, you know, Theater Jacksonville in many ways is the center of this web that springs out into the community.
At Theater Jacksonville, we do try to do plays that look at issues in the world, in the community. With Well Farewell, which was about a Canadian woman who was old and she had been an actor and she ran out of money. What Theater Jacksonville did was partnered with Clara White Mission and said, okay, we're gonna collect food and donations for the mission. And there was a ton of food that was collected, and when people didn't remember to bring food, they brought money, and all that went to Clara White. So that was, I love those partnerships in the nonprofit world when you can help each other and it's meaningful to help each other.
Anything that we can do to keep community alive and viable, we need to do. And this theater does that.
Theater Jacksonville allowed me to discover what it was that I was good at, what it was that really made me happy. I did my first show here as an assistant stage manager and went right to the head camp counselor for the 2 years that I was here. Actually, Buddy was one of my campers when I was here.
I was actually, you know, to be entirely honest, I was a pretty shy camper in general. And, you know, this camp has really helped me to come into my own a little bit more. I actually have been diagnosed with Asperger's. It's a form of autism, and hanging out with this group of people, you know, with this very friendly, very accepting and welcoming group of people, you know, it's just been great.
The interesting thing with seeing the kids is you have some that come in the first day who barely want to tell you their name, you know, very quiet, very, you know, shy. And then through their exposure to theater and just the friendly, accepting environment here, they're able to kind of grow. And then, you know, the shy Red Star on day one is now a budding diva.
Seriously, people, it's a problem!
Blackout.
Theater Jacksonville, as I look back on it, that was my apprenticeship in the theater. That's where I took my master class in scenery. That's where I took my master class in theater management. That's where I took my master class in acting or directing or diplomacy.
You just learn everything here. You get a taste for every part of theater. And to me, that's so great.
Theater and music gives me really an outlet, a sense of freedom, the freedom to be who I am.
This stage to me is sacred. So I remember the first night when the curtains opened up and I saw the audience out there, like just something magical happens.
This is just very, very special, a very special island of love and creativity in a culture that's very dollar dominated. You know, that it has endured for all those years. really says something very powerful about the community in which the theater, is embedded. Hopefully that story continues to be told, and hopefully it continues to be true.